Hello everyone, I'm Billy Boal from Kingston, Ontario. A lot of you know me, but even those of you who do know me don't exactly know what I've been going through over the last 12 months. In October of 2022, I took the second vaccine, the Pfizer vaccine, and almost instantaneously, within 24 to 48 hours, I experienced some incredibly wild symptoms. I experienced electric shocks going throughout my body, mostly in my chest area, and then throughout my legs, just at random times. I almost fell down the stairs a few times, eventually did. At work, I was experiencing crazy dizziness and fatigue and disorientation, memory loss, massive. I was so organized and just totally started losing my memory. So I explained that to my wife. I stayed home a few days. I can't remember exactly all what happened in the timeline, but eventually when I spoke to my doctor, the first thing they thought was that I was just really stressed. So my doctor, sorry about that. So my doctor gave me 2 months off of work. 2 months off of work to de-stressify. It was nuts. I was going crazy, but nothing changed. I still had electric shocks in my body. These were all of my symptoms. Massive memory loss, disorientation, chronic sweating, and chronic pain. But the sweating was just nuts as well. But the pain is, I've always been in pain, but this is just beyond anything that I can imagine. It feels like there's spikes being drilled into my hips and my spine. My feet are anchors. My knees are, my shoulder is so massive. Anyways, but the memory loss was a really bad thing. And Jimmy legs. I kick the crap out of my wife at night when we sleep. My legs go all over. When I would sit on her on the couch, and put my legs up on her, they would be moving all over the place, moving all over. I couldn't control them. It was nuts. It was just crazy, neurological stuff. So my doctor, after the 2 months, put me on long-term leave, as emergency leave or something, for 19 weeks, I think. It was either 19, 17, or 13. It was an odd number. And she troubleshot me all this medication. Now, all this medication. Keep in mind, when I took this second vaccine, at the time I took the vaccine, I had quit drinking for over a year. And I had been drinking since I was like 12, 13, and constantly drinking from probably 15, 16 till 23 when my son was born. Then everything changed. And from then and then I started to drink a little bit more when he was probably 5, 6, and then just quit because I was having severe pains in my chest, and my doctor had these recommendations, so I quit drinking, bought a car with the money that I quit drinking with. I wasn't smoking at the time. I had quit smoking. Basically, I mean, I could go 3-4 days without a cigarette, but knowing that I could have a cigarette was 100% what kept me normal, knowing that if I wanted to, I could go outside and have a smoke. And then, okay, so we troubleshot for a while, went to the sleep clinic, tried to see if they noticed that I did have movements, blah, blah, blah. And so I'm on like 7 different medications now, and all this stuff and whatever. And so I went to the pain clinic. This was where I almost lost, not in a mad way, but just very upset. I went to the pain clinic, thought that I was going to get diagnosed, and his first thought was, well, you must be just really stressed. We'll try and de-stressify you. And I just broke down crying in front of him. I said, the first thing, I talked to you for 45 minutes here. The first thing I said to you was that my doctor recommended I was too stressed. And the first thing out of your mouth is that I need to just de-stressify. And I walked out, and not in an angry way, just crying. I was upset. And so we troubleshot more people like throughout and before that. I had MRIs, spine, just a second. So I had MRI, CT scans, all that. I don't know, all this stuff. Many specialists, nobody could test, didn't know what was going on. I don't know how many doctors. Just crazy amount, more than I've ever seen in my life. So finally, shockingly and amazingly, I've had 4 doctors now say that I've developed my symptoms are caused from the vaccine. And my two doctors that are working on it at my Willow family have sent off a letter to the government for financial support, because I can't work. The amount of pain that I am in, I'll explain it here in a minute. Recovery. So hopefully I can get financial compensation so that my family can be taken care of, because I can't support them at the moment. And I was making very good money at the job that I was working at. And so I don't think that $150 a month or $1,500 even a month, $2,500 a month isn't even going to cover what I was going to be getting paid, or got paid, and was going to get paid in the future, because I was getting crazy raises and things were looking really good at my job. So that's really amazing. So just so everyone knows, my symptoms, I am home every day. My day is, I wake up in chronic pain, crazy pain. I take my stomach meds. I take my other medications that I have to try and get me moving. I get up at 3, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock sometimes in the morning. Get up, have a coffee, make coffee, and I come outside, sit here, smoke cigarettes, have a few coffees, go upstairs, sit, and I can't do anything. Going up the stairs, I am done. Not even just exhausted physically, mentally, because it's emotionally draining knowing that I'm a 39-year-old man that can't make it up a flight of stairs. And then I just keep going up and down the stairs, getting coffees and having cigarettes, because I used to play baseball on 2 different teams, play ball all the time. I used to run a hockey team in the Kingston Men's Hockey League. I used to play hockey all of the time. I worked 8 hours at least to 14, 16-hour days when we had the 2 turns every year for at my job for the really crazy 2 weeks every year. So 4 weeks out of the year. It was nuts, and you'd work crazy days. I couldn't imagine doing that now. There's no way that I could, and I want to. I'm going crazy sitting at home. So anyone who thinks that I am making it up, that the vaccine has done this to me, understand that what is going on right now is financially draining. The job that I had, I absolutely loved. I loved the life that I had, and we were rocketing to the moon. We were here because we were here. We were right there because we both had really good paying jobs, and our jobs really liked us and all this crap. And so for me to be out of work for a year and not have any money for like 8 months, I haven't had any money coming in. I'm running out of time. I'm sorry this is so long. Doesn't make any sense. So I've finally not had to prove that to my wife and kids anymore, and to my father-in-law Jim, and my mother Cheryl, which is great, because they're my people that are around me. They're the only people that have really stuck with me. I'm not including my friends on Facebook that have been the 470 I think I still have, which is really amazing, through all this stuff that a lot of people have turned their back on me. I'm less than a minute. I'm really sorry. I'm going to post this on YouTube, and I love all you guys and everyone that stuck with me. Thank you so much. The doctors, there's 2 other medical doctors along with mine at the Willow family that have also signed off on this, saying that it was from the vaccine. And they are going to, and it's hopefully going to get resolved very soon. I'm in positive spirits. My wife and kids and father-in-law and my mother have been amazing and supportive and all that stuff. So I just want all you to know that it is from the vaccine. It's been verified by medical doctors, and I'm working every day to try and get better for my family. And thanks to everyone for all your support, and I'll talk to you soon.